Hey there, I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening so far. I'd play a little bit of this puzzle game. Take a little break from Satisfactory for one stream, maybe two, so I can get back into that fresh. Maybe start planning out my factories a little better. Actually have buildings. I'm gonna try out this puzzle game. It's called Blueprints, like this blueprint here, but it's spelled Blueprints. Let's see. Really don't need to do anything about graphics. Should be fine. Let's go. Let's see what it's about. Heard it was good. Okay, it's very cinematic so far. It's nice.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. Okay, we got a mystery room to find. Walk around outside too. Can't jump. That's a directory. It's just kind of weird because the Q key also moves you sideways. Let's see, entryway. Oh, I got a little placard there. Open only in the event of my death. It's like a blueprint. Rooms. Let's look at this first. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose one footprint. When you no longer have any footprints left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. I found the entrance hall. It's granted by way of a dark Irish lobby. Suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guy's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onwards do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Type permanence. It's on the blueprint. There's antechamber. Room meaning the room before. All signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite the initial challenge even to reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Okay, that's an objective. Day 1, is this timed? Hope it's not timed. I like to relax and play puzzle games. But only in the event of my death. It's a 4-cent stamp on the Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I'll assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert Sinclair. So we've got a dynamic kind of house. And holding a queen of diamonds in a picture. A little painting. And holding an ace of spades. Select a room to draft. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. Okay, you can gain 2 footprints when you enter bedroom, closet. So you get to choose which room you enter. I got a dice. Picture of a safety pin. Metal detector. Functioning metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. This is a rank 1 closet. Nothing else in here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, don't go through doorways too quickly. You lose footprints. Pantry, den, corridor. Let's try a corridor. Oh, there's a coin. Guest bedroom plus 10. Nook, 1 key. Guest bedroom doesn't look like it has a door out, so I guess you would have to walk through something again. Maybe a nook would be useful. Gives you a key. Got another card. Journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. It's been a while since I've done a puzzle game that you had to write stuff down. Usually they decide you're too dumb and they just give you the answers. Get some paper. Just in case. I haven't had anything to write down just yet. What would happen if you... Oh no, since I hit the corner, it wouldn't give me any other way out that way. So only that way. So this one should give me another hallway then, probably. Oh no, no hallway. Spare room, storeroom, and den. Let's check out the storeroom. Another key. Shovel for digging. Diamond. Coin. There's a picture with the blueprint. There's the entryway and the antechamber. Is that a model of the house? There's a chess piece. Sort of reminds me of Superliminal, the little chess pieces. Maybe I shouldn't have picked storeroom. I'll need to pass through 3 doors to get back to a usable doorway. Pantry or bedroom? Let's try bedroom. Okay, there's really just... There's a picture. Probably the wife. Greetings from Reddington. Can't flip it over. Did say to write stuff down, so... Oh, there's a little... Looks like some kind of contraption or modern art. It's another pawn. Okay, next room. If you enter a chapel, you lose a coin. Hallway. Hallway would give me 3. So what happened if I chose hallway and then, like, would the doors not work? Like, then I would just be in like a loop. Chapel would be probably the most logical to pick, just because you get another door going up. No, you don't. Oh yeah, you do. It's facing the other way. Oh, there you see the one that's going towards the corridor is boarded up. Can't go through there. Something in here too. Ah, coins. Imagine having a whole chapel in your house. This chapel is vaguely religious. Doesn't seem to be anything in particular. Looks like a horseback rider. It's 4 angel figures. A chef. I'm not sure. A chimney sweep over there. Oh, so there's a couple others over here. A farmer. Guy with a broom. Oh, a maid with a broom. So they're like the staff positions in the house. And they're numbered too. One is a farmer. They are not in order. That might be significant. Three, what is that? Is that a pitchfork? The other one might be gardener, I don't know. Four, chimney sweep. Five, maid. 6 looks like a jockey. Like has the helmet and the little slappy thing for making the horse go. That one's like a king. Knight. Usually you don't get the little scepter things. Crown. It's a king, queen. Okay, the only way is this way then. If I choose, probably this one would be more useful. Gem requirement to draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Parlor. There's a puzzle piece on the parlor. Let's try drawing room. There's a key. Let's walk around and see if it beeps again. Oh, there's Herbert. More pictures. Wonder if the pictures are significant. There's a lot of pictures. They're like mirror images of the. No, I mean, they're the same picture. Except for those two at the top. Those are mirror images. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there's some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. So I can go left or right. Right should give me a couple more options than going this way. I'd have to go up. I had to use a gem to just get into this room. Den would give me 1 usable door. Courtyard, also 1 usable door. I can't get into the courtyard, so it'll have to be that one. This one, parlor, would be useless. West wing hall would be 1 usable door. Kitchen, also useless. Into the west wing hall. I got a scrap of paper. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. All the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask that the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft something. So that's West Wing Hall. Got a nursery, guest bedroom, or spare room. Guest bedroom would give me plus 10. Spare room gives me another chance. I could try spare room. And I need to remember not to go back and forth through doors randomly. There's a key. Lavatory. Guest bedroom commissary. Items for sale. I can't craft that because I don't have any gems. Guest bedroom or lavatory. Guest bedroom would be most useful. It gives me +10. And then be back down to 38. Going all the way back through. An electronic key card. There are electronic security doors in this place. It's a letter, something beeping, a coin. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I've always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. You'll have to keep a lookout for a billiard room. Lots of weird drawings. And the den. Only one way out of this one. One gem. Clock is 12:35. Clock is actually moving. Yeah, they're all moving. Lots of clocks in here. They all seem to show the correct time. Pantry, bunk room, and kitchen. If I want to end already, choose this one because then the next room will be a dead end. Let's try pantry. Ooh, lots of coins. Apple gives 2 footsteps. coffee grinder. It's an antique coffee grinder. Picture of a padlock. Is that the clock that was in this other room? Don't want to. It might be. Not going to inspect it. I don't want to lose another 2 footsteps. Hey, Solaris, how's it going? Need to play that game. Which one? This one? I am playing the game. Or was there a different game somewhere that I missed? Walking through doorways waste steps. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So I got 1 apple. Let's see this one. Lavatory. I don't need a. Kitchen's really the only one I can really go to. Parlor would be a dead end. Or would it? Isn't it 5 across? I think it's 5 across. Yeah, it is 5 across. I got a clock wind-up key, component of the parlor game. Huh, looks like Solaris was right. There is a game in the parlor. No, I'm in the parlor. Some notes. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it's been quite a while since I'd been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included it with this letter. All the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Your friend M. Lowry. It's May the 2nd. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are empty. 2 empty, 1 prize. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. So I've got blue, white, and black boxes. One is telling me a fact about another box, and the other 2 boxes are telling me a fact about themselves. So this is like a logic puzzle. So we got blue, white, and black. Blue says the gems are not in the white box. White says the gems are not in the white box. Black says the gems are in this box. So if one box displays true statements and one box false, if this one is true, then this one is also true. Then this one is true. This one is telling the truth. Then, and this one is also telling the truth. And this one must be the false box, so the gems are in this box. Yeah. There you go, I got 2 gems. Only one door to choose from. More weirdly abstract paintings, drawings. Okay, so I got a choice of a dining room, a nursery, and a walk-in closet. 4 items are in the walk-in closet. That would also be a dead end. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Okay, obviously no meal this time. Got a window overlooking the grounds. Got a coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Who would look at an ampersand and say, "Yeah, I think this belongs in a gold frame on my wall"? nothing else of interest in here. So this goes further up, and that down. This door is locked. Use a key or exit. Office, opportunity to earn coins and spend coins, and spread coins. Utility closet, breaker box, or lavatory. Do I need a breaker box? Office might be more interesting. Needs 2 gems, though. Can't really go anywhere from any of these rooms. Don't really need a breaker box right now. Just choose the lavatory. Haven't seen it yet. Oh, looks like a lavatory. HS for Herbert Sinclair. Bathtub. Imagine really having to use the bathroom and you're like running through these doors and stuff, and you have to keep drafting rooms and none of them's a bathroom, and you just have to go. I mean, well, I did get the bathroom several times already, so it might not be too hard. Greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Okay, yeah, the rooms are colored. Bedrooms purple. Regular rooms blue. I haven't seen any other green rooms. This looks like it would be a dead end anyway. I wouldn't be able to draft anymore. Utility closet, that would be a dead end. West Wing Hall, or East Wing Hall. Some luggage. Umbrella. Yeah, outside, look, there's a little part of it. Looks like a rowboat. That door's locked. Draw a courtyard, a boudoir, and a bunk room. Boudoir is a purple room, courtyard is a green room. Gives me 2 doors. I could spend a gem on that. Let's unlock this one. Now we got hallway. Utility closet again. It really wants me to use utility closet. Passageway. Okay, hallway doesn't cost gems. This one costs 2 gems. explore the courtyard later. We got a note. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, doors in west wing are more likely to be locked. So that'll be this side. There's west wing hall, east wing hall. I guess you can only unlock certain rooms based on where you are in the map. This is 5th rank, 8th rank, and then 9th rank. So there's 9 ranks of rooms. Different ranks on each. Can't go that way. Rumpus room. Oh, there's 8 coins in there. Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around in your house. Boudoir. This one still leads straight. I need to spend a dice to redraw. Going down is more, I guess, would be more likely to get a dead end because then I'd have to come back up this way. Let's try the rumpus room. There's 8 coins in there and it only costs 1 gem. It's a fortune teller. Alzara. Oh, checkers, backgammon. Looks like a chessboard. It's a board game called Board Game. Pizza Land. Really, Mancala. Is that Senate? Is that Senate? I can't really read this. You can't really crouch. Need a higher resolution screen. Oh, some shoes. Running shoes. Occasionally save footprints when traveling longer distances around the estate and grounds. So that'll come in handy if I have to go back that way. Store is locked. Seven locked doors. Great Hall. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Well, I'm only down to one key. I don't really need 7 locked doors. Or would that be random? Would that be something worth looking into? Conference room does just give me the door going up. Probably this one would be best. I've got a key. Bunch of notepads. Safe code 9083. Okay, I'm going to take a little break while the ads go. Be right back. Hey, welcome back. Hope those were some informative ads. I was going to read what was written on this notepad. Reminder, after the meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay, so if we can find the safe, or the office, we can find the safe. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room spread, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay, so if I find a room that I can spread items, I can place them in the conference room. Secret passage leads to a room color of your choice, or a boudoir. Let's try this one. I guess you choose a colored book, and then you get a room that color. The halls of holly. So those are brown halls. Purple, key to the bedroom. Red is Red Rover. So that's going to lead to whatever color. So red's like lavatory and chapel. These are hallways. So what are gold? I don't think I've seen a gold room yet. Showroom, laundry room, and aquarium. I don't have any. Aquarium's multicolored. Aquarium is every color of room. Writing down the examples of the rooms too, just so I can have a note of it. Showroom also had the special cost bypassed. Oh, I got all different display cases, different things. There's a really small tie. Is that those are just drawings, aren't they? Necklaces, a compass. Oh, I can buy things. I could buy that. Buy this. Buy something in here. Moon pendant. Master key. Opens all normal doors. 80 coins. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw Draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. I actually don't have enough for any of this stuff. Drafting compass, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Store is locked, so I have to use my last key. Wine cellar, bunk room, and kitchen. Kitchen needs a gem, of course. Like really close to the... Let's redraw. Office, boudoir, and utility closet. What, 2 gems, man? I guess I'll take the boudoir. I got a key. It's another postcard. Looks like a room with a safe. It's probably right there where the safe is. It's probably the office. Maybe. Or maybe not, because it looks like it's looking outside. Oh, look at that. Oh no, this is this room, isn't it? Oh, so that's this wall if it were on the side of the house. And there's the safe. Okay. I guess there's a different code for this safe. I have to look out for a note with the boudoir safe code. Got the choice of a bunk room, a kitchen, and a garage. There's 3 keys in there. Those need gems. I guess a bunk room. Some bananas. Gives me some extra steps. VHS tapes. Looks like an Atari or Atari game system. Turtles of Vera. Bits of a wooden puzzle. More chess pieces. Oh look, a living animal. Well, hamster. It's running in the hamster wheel. Like, who's taking care of this hamster? his little book. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he has not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother isn't as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is a mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. So this must be Herbert's journal from when he was a kid. And then Simon is the brother. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I'll make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way is crossed out, and I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. It's interesting. Camp Colonel. Can't look up there. So Herbert was the studious one. It looks like Simon was the one that liked to waste time playing around. Okay, this is going to cost me going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not too bad. It's left 26 steps. Of course, I do have the shoes, so I might not lose. Oh, I saw the shoe symbol, so I didn't lose a step there. Oh, yeah, I didn't look through this room altogether. I didn't look back at that. So you can insert a coin into this fortune-telling thing.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, that was a lot. So there was a boy on a shore, light sand. That's presumably our player character. Black cat tied to a red flag that doesn't move with the wind. Door marked by a moon, always locked without a key. Beyond the waters. That is the 46th room we're looking for. And Alzara will work again tomorrow. Okay, I saved a couple steps there with the running shoes. This trunk is locked. Okay, we can go left or straight. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Gymnasium, you lose 2 steps. Walk-in closet. Gymnasium's the only one that gives me a way forward. Just do walk-in closet. And then try the other door. So I can draft a second copy of any of the rooms. I won't go in there yet. Locked. Should have tried this other room first. Nothing of interest is buried here. So you have to look for patches of dirt to dig in. I dug up a coin. These green rooms are where you want to be. Something in here. Metal detector's beeping, but all these walls are just glass. It's a chamber of mirrors. So that raises and lowers that. Guess I'll have to get in through that, through the other door. Actually, I think I'm out of options. Should have checked that door first. Trunk is locked, door is locked. I don't have any other green rooms, unfortunately. Plus 20 steps. I mean, I don't really have anywhere to go. So I think I've explored everything. So now I've hit a dead end with the chamber of mirrors. Yeah, go ahead and eat that. Probably be fine. So up there is there's a lot of doors up there. You can't get to. Yeah, I'd actually have to probably come in another way. Yeah, can't really do it right now. Could try looking at the grounds. So I can go forward, right, forward, right. Let's make the way back to the den and then the drawing room. Yeah. Den, drawing room. Go back to the chapel. Bedroom entrance hall. Explore the grounds a bit. Oh, alright, so I'm going to take another break, get some water. Okay, we're going to explore the grounds a little bit. I got an area here. A bird bath. Boarded up place. Cliff. Missing no map out here. It's a very inaccessible building. Oh, looks like a storage area. Very creepy. If I had a lighter, I could light that. This gate over here. Oh, some birds. Looks like a doorway. It's sealed though. Another gate. It's locked. Pathway, a little tent with a fire. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day any time to return to this campsite for the night. Okay, so that's where we're staying. Got a little paths we can follow. Combination, don't have a combination for the, looks like apple orchard. Another doorway up here. All these other doorways are sealed or locked. So that's off the estate enough to not be cheating, I guess. All the way over here we have another locked gate. Like this wall isn't something I could just step over. So this guy's name is Simon. So what about Herbert's brother? Was that Simon as well? Yeah, I don't have any other doors I can try. I'll probably have to call it a day for this one. I guess I'll lose the 15 coins I collected. Or the items that I collected will be in the conference room. I'll need to access the Chamber of Mirrors from either the south, the west, or the north directions next time. I don't have anything. Once you reach rank 8, then you get a dinner in the dining room. Okay, let's call it a day. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Yeah. As I'm at a dead end and everything. Total rooms 27, rank reached 8, steps taken 69, items found 6. Mount Holly Prosaic Inn.